Can you imagine how it feels to live a day in someone else's shoes, experiencing their joys, their struggles, their reality? Picture this. You are in a bustling market in a town halfway across the globe. You feel the warm sun on your face, hear the vibrant chatter around you, and see the vibrant colors of the stalls. It's a world away from your everyday life, and yet here you are, fully immersed in it. This is the power of empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's like a bridge that spans across the vast chasm of our individual experiences, connecting us to one another. It fosters understanding and respect, and it's an essential tool in breaking down the barriers that divide us: culture, language, geography, and socioeconomic status. But how can we cultivate this empathy, particularly in a world that seems more divided than ever? The answer may lie in something that is as innovative as it is immersive: virtual reality empathy journeys. Picture this: strapping on a virtual reality headset and stepping into the life of someone living in a remote village in Africa, or a bustling city in India, or a quiet town in the heartland of America. It's about walking a mile in their virtual shoes, experiencing their joys, their struggles, their reality. Through these journeys, we get to see the world through fresh eyes. We gain a deeper understanding of the challenges that others face, and we begin to appreciate the common threads that bind us all, regardless of where we come from or what we look like. It's an opportunity to step outside of our comfort zones, to learn, to grow, and to foster a sense of global citizenship. These journeys aren't just virtual reality experiences. They are powerful educational tools that have the potential to shape minds and hearts, to cultivate empathy and understanding, and to inspire positive social change. Empathy, when understood and felt deeply, has the power to change perspectives and transform lives. And that, dear listeners, is the power of empathy. It's the power to connect, to understand, and ultimately to transform. Imagine a world where technology allows us to fully immerse in the life of another human being. In this fascinating world of technology, the concept of virtual reality empathy journeys is becoming a reality. So, what are these journeys? Well, these are immersive experiences that harness the power of virtual reality to cultivate empathy and understanding. They allow us to step into the shoes of individuals from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and perspectives. Imagine being able to experience a day in the life of a farmer from a remote village, or a refugee fleeing war, or a person living with disabilities. These journeys give us a first-hand experience of their lives, their struggles, and their joys. They offer us a unique window into worlds we might otherwise never know, and in doing so, they promote empathy, tolerance, and global citizenship. But how do these virtual reality empathy journeys work? It's quite simple, really. By using virtual reality technology, these journeys create immersive 360-degree environments that mimic real-world experiences. Once you put on a VR headset, you're transported to a different world through sights, sounds, and sometimes even smells and touch. You're able to experience life from a completely different perspective. The potential of VR technology in creating these immersive experiences is immense. It's not just about fancy graphics or realistic simulations. It's about creating a connection, a sense of understanding that can only come from experiencing life as someone else. And that's what these journeys aim to achieve. The goal is not just to create empathy, but to foster it, to encourage us to think beyond our own experiences, to understand that our perspective is not the only one, and in doing so, to promote a more inclusive, understanding world. So what's the end goal of these virtual reality empathy journeys? It's simple: to use empathy as a catalyst for positive social change. Because when we understand each other, when we empathize with each other, we can work together to create a better world. In the realm of virtual reality, the boundaries of empathy extend beyond our personal experiences. Consider the life of a refugee, forced to flee their homeland and seek refuge in a foreign country. A reality many of us have never experienced, but one that is lived by millions globally. In our virtual reality empathy journey, we delve into this poignant narrative, bringing to life the story of Amina, a teenage refugee from a war-torn nation. Amina's tale is not uncommon. But through the immersive power of virtual reality, we are able to experience it in a profoundly personal way. As we step into Amina's shoes, we navigate through her life, beginning with the heart-wrenching decision to leave her home, the perilous journey she undertakes, and the subsequent struggle of adapting to a new, unfamiliar environment. We experience the loss, the fear, the hope, and the resilience that mark her journey. This intimate glimpse into Amina's world does more than just tell a story. It challenges our preconceived notions, breaks down barriers, and fosters a deeper understanding of the refugee experience. It's an experience that can be uncomfortable, even harrowing, but it's this discomfort that drives empathy, that fuels a desire for change. Surveyed users who've journeyed with Amina have reported increased understanding and empathy for refugees. They've expressed a newfound appreciation for the strength and resilience these individuals exhibit in the face of adversity. And many have expressed a desire to engage in social action, to play their part in alleviating the struggles refugees endure. The refugee experience is but one narrative in a world filled with diverse stories and perspectives. Yet, it's a narrative that often goes misunderstood or unnoticed. By harnessing the power of virtual reality, we've been able to shed light on this reality, to humanize the statistics, and to foster empathy in a way that transcends traditional storytelling. Through the lens of virtual reality, we gain a deeper understanding of the challenges refugees face every day. And it's through this understanding that we can begin to cultivate a more empathetic, compassionate, and inclusive world. Ever wondered what life is like for individuals living with disabilities? Virtual reality empathy journeys take us on a transformative voyage that allows us to immerse ourselves in the everyday experiences of individuals living with disabilities. Imagine a world where your movements are restricted, where daily tasks we often take for granted become formidable challenges. This is a reality for many individuals living with disabilities. By stepping into their virtual shoes, we get a glimpse of their resilience, strength, and courage. One such journey takes us into the life of a visually impaired individual. We navigate through a bustling city, relying on our other senses to guide us. The sounds, smells, and textures become our only means of experiencing the world, highlighting the importance of inclusivity in our societies. These journeys are not just about understanding the physical challenges faced by individuals with disabilities. They're about understanding their emotional journey as well, the isolation, the frustration, the determination. It's a potent reminder that empathy isn't just about feeling sorry for someone. It's about understanding their struggles, acknowledging their strengths, and appreciating their unique perspective. This virtual reality experience has had a profound impact on its users. It's not uncommon for participants to come out of the experience moved, even shaken. They report feeling a newfound appreciation and understanding for the daily challenges faced by individuals with disabilities. This heightened empathy fosters a greater sensitivity towards their needs, encouraging individuals to take action, whether it's through advocating for accessibility, volunteering, or simply being more considerate in their interactions. The power of virtual reality. Empathy journeys lies in their ability to cultivate a deeper understanding of diversity. They remind us that every individual's experience is unique and valuable, that our differences enrich our collective human experience. Virtual reality allows us to perceive the world from a different perspective, broadening our understanding of the diverse human experience. It's not just about stepping into someone else's shoes, but about walking in them, feeling their journey and carrying their experiences with us as we navigate our own path. That, after all, is the true essence of empathy. Empathy is more than a feeling, it's an understanding, a connection, a catalyst for change. We live in a world of diversity, a world where every individual has a unique story, a unique journey. We encounter stories that are full of joy and full of sorrow, stories that inspire us and stories that challenge us. But do we truly understand the depth of these experiences? Do we feel the profound impact they have on the lives of those living them? Empathy is the key that unlocks our understanding. It's the bridge that connects our hearts with the hearts of others. It's the spark that ignites a flame of compassion, tolerance, and understanding in our souls. Empathy is the force that drives us to act, to make a difference, to foster positive social change. In a world where we are increasingly connected, yet often so disconnected, empathy is more important than ever. But how do we cultivate it? How do we nurture it in our hearts and minds? Virtual reality empathy journeys provide an answer. They harness the power of technology to transport us into the lives of others, to give us a glimpse into their world, their struggles, their triumphs. They allow us to step into the shoes of individuals from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and perspectives. Educators and individuals alike can leverage these journeys as powerful tools for empathy cultivation. They can serve as catalysts for conversations about diversity, inclusivity, and global citizenship. They can inspire us to think critically, to question, to reflect, and most importantly, to empathize. As we step into the virtual shoes of another, we are not just observers but participants in their journey. We feel their joy, their sorrow, their challenges, their triumphs. We understand their perspective, their struggles, their resilience, and in doing so we cultivate our own empathy, our own understanding, our own compassion. Experience a virtual reality empathy journey. Step into the shoes of another and embrace the transformative power of empathy.